Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Honkai Star Rail video. So if you guys are not aware, you know they just released the version 2.0 live stream that you can catch on their official YouTube channel. Plenty of things have been released about the game. Basically, they are going to showcase a new area, a new planet altogether called the Penacony, right? So if you guys are not aware, Land of the Dreams. So this is going to be a new area altogether. Very cool concept, alright, where you are able to explore in this particular new city, and they did showcase some of the new features that will be featured in the total new area, right? You can basically climb up the walls and stuff like that. Pretty cool in that sense. But first things first, we're gonna jump into the character banners and everything. But if you guys are not aware, the coupon code very important, because this one usually expires within 24 hours. So I figured, you know, I want to show you guys. It should be pinned right there in the comment section as well. So make sure you guys use it ASAP. Claim in the game. If you guys are not aware how to, basically go here, right here in the game, click on this thing right here, right? Bam, redemption code. That's how you do it. I believe if you're on iOS, there's a different method to claim it. I'm not too sure. You gotta go to the official Hoyo Lab, or is it Hoyoverse website? Yeah, if you want to, you can do it right there. So yeah, let's talk about version 2.0, what's happening right there. Now first things first, while this is going to be featuring a new region and all, I just want you guys to be aware that they already announced the characters that are coming in version 2.1. So if you guys are not aware, before we jump into version 2.0, just in case, if you guys are saving in the future, right? So first up, you guys probably have heard about this Acheron. Alright, so she has been announced. Right here you can see, very cool design, very cool concept overall. She is going to be a lightning nihility. Very interesting character, similar to Kafka, alright, exactly the same. But I do think that she is going to be she's going to have a different approach. I doubt she's going to be DOT based, but that's going to be something that we'll have to find out later on. Her concept is going to be straight up just either applying debuffs or DOT, right? It's going to be either one of the two, unless there's going to be a new mechanic that will be introduced later on. Now alongside with that, coming in version 2.1, we have two more dudes. Okay, so right here you can see Adventurin. This is going to be a character. He is apparently going to be a tank, as you can see, preservation right there. A preservation imaginary. Not bad, I would say. Something that we have never seen before yet, as of the time for now. That's going to be very cool. Will this power creep Fushuan? Who knows? Will this replace Japat? Maybe. So we'll see what other concepts will all of these preservation characters have, right? Because you can only make a tank so strong. I doubt anyone will be able to power creep Fushuan, but hey, maybe they'll be able to do it. We'll have to wait and see. And the 4-star featured in version 2.1 seems to be this guy right here, Gallagher. Alright, so very cool. He is going to be a fire abundance character. I thought that was pretty interesting. Alright, now the truth is, I think for 4-star character, Lynx is probably going to be the staple for a lot of players. You do get her for free. Will any other character be able to replace her role in terms of like being a budget-friendly healer? I doubt it. But these are the characters coming later on in version 2.1. Now let's talk about what is happening in version 2.0. First things first, I want you guys to be very aware with this. 20 free pulls will be given out. So the check-in event right here, you can see Gift of Odyssey. This will give you 10 free pulls, right? As usual, you log in every single day. But they'll be giving you an additional 10 Star Rail Special Plus just for you to log in on version 2.0. Alright, this is going to be the gift of Stellarium, just because there's a new area unlock Penacony. So I thought that's pretty generous of the Honkai Star Rail developers for sure. 20 free pulls from checking in. Straight up insane, alright? If you think about it, 20 free pulls is going to be perhaps the main reward coming in for this. So hopefully you guys are able to plan accordingly better, and hopefully you guys are able to hit PT if you are pulling for anyone in version 2.0. Now we are also going to get a free 4-star selector. You can choose up to 4 characters. We're going to talk about that later in the event. But first, let's talk about the characters, alright, in version 2.0. First up, we have Black Swan. Alright, she is a Nihility Wind type. I know she looks like she's like Lightning type because she's like purple, but she's going to be a Nihility Wind type. So they did mention that in combat, she is able to sometimes do this thing called the Arcana, inflict the Arcana. And this is going to be a new type of DOT, right? It's a special one and can be stacked as well. I thought that's pretty cool. So you can see right here, the person is asking, is Black Swan good for team that does DOT? Yep. Her lineups are actually pretty versatile, so I thought that's pretty cool. So that pretty much confirms it. If you prefer to run DOT characters overall, it seems like Black Swan is going to be the one for you. But if you prefer a Harmony character, so let's be honest, unless you didn't pull for Runmei, then Sparkle might be another character they can consider. So Sparkle is going to be a buffer, a character that buffs other allies. Apparently it increases the total of skill points. You can get up to 6 skill points as opposed to 5. Very, very interesting. She also has a very unique ability where she can increase everyone's action advance forward mechanic and make them move faster. So I thought that was pretty cool. Both characters seems to be really, really strong, but Black Swan is going to be coming first in the first half of the version 2.0, and then Sparkle is going to come later. Now alongside with that, we also have the 4-star Misha, which is a guy, by the way, alright? So as you can see, Ice Destruction character. Misha is going to appear in the first half with Black Swan, it seems. They didn't really show all the other 4-star banners, but that's what they've mentioned in the live stream as well. So very, very interesting character concepts overall. I do like all of the character that they've showcased. For me personally, I'm going to go for Black Swan because I do have Kafka, right? But if you don't have Kafka, or maybe if you do intend to play DOT teams in the future, you can consider that. I'm not sure if Acheron coming later in version 2.1, is she going to be DOT based? Because she is also going to be Lightning Nihility, which again, is exactly the same with Kafka. Kafka is also Lightning Nihility, right? So maybe we'll have 2 DOT characters that's Lightning based. I don't know. That could be the case. Now in terms of rerun, we do have Imbibitor Lunae that's going to happen apparently in the first half. And then Jing Yuan as well. It's going to come in phase 2. So if you guys are deciding between any of these characters, Black Swan, Sparkle, Jing Yuan, Imbibitor Lunae, you guys are still deciding who you want to pull for. Think carefully, because I do think that Imbibitor Lunae, based upon some tier lists, he has fallen off a little bit, right? Compared to someone like, let's say, Jing Liu, right? Now as for Jing Yuan, he seems to be always fluctuate around in the tier list. I don't know why, for some of the websites that I've referred to, but you know, a lot of players seem to like him a lot. And if you guys are looking to pull for the new Pure Friction, Jing Yuan is kind of decent right there, based on my experience using him, right? I think he's not bad. Maybe Himeko might still be better, but overall, all of these irritation characters, they are going to shine in that particular content. So let's talk about the events and extra stuff happening in Honkai Star Rail in version 2.0. So like I mentioned, they have an event in the version 2.0, and one of the events is going to give you a free 4-star selector. So as you can see right here, you are able to choose between Guinaifen, Sampo, Estar, and Yukong. Now all 4 of these characters, as you can see, these are pretty good, right? If you are free to play, all of them are pretty good. Probably if I have to pick who's the best and who's the worst one, you do get Estar for free already, so most likely you're not going to need multiple versions of her. As for Sampo, I'm not sure if he's going to be a good choice right here because Guinaifen is right next to her. I do think that Guinaifen is an upgraded Sampo personally, and if you do have Black Swan, right, you are probably going to have the Win Nihility character already. You're probably not going to need Sampo as much. So I'm personally going to pick for Guinaifen, get my Guinaifen to E1. She's going to be very, very strong. As for Yukong, if you need Harmony character, sure, but I think if you have like someone like Ruanmei, Bronya, and all the other characters, you're probably not going to have slot to use her anyways. So there's going to be a couple of new materials as well going on into this. For example, this particular one, this is going to be a new relic. So this one can deal more damage to enemies currently inflicted with debuffs. Very, very good for Dr. Ratio and maybe Black Swan as well. And then there's a new Watchmaker that increased break effect for the entire team. So these are the 2 new relic sets coming in version 2.0, and also new Quantum type Ascension material. Make sure you guys are aware, if you are farming for Black Swan or Sparkle, right, some of the essential materials you will only need to be able to obtain them later on in version 2.0. So do not pre-farm, especially for these characters. So new trace materials for Destruction, Nihility, and Harmony. So make sure you guys do not pre-farm for Black Swan because some people are not aware of that. They go and farm the current ones that's available. There will be new Lycons as well coming later on. It seems like quite a number of new Lycons, at least 6 different ones. So that's something that we'll check out once it comes out. They didn't really tell anything beyond saying that there's a new Lycon coming. So yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. Summarize of all the happenings in version 2.0. So I'll link you guys this website if you guys want to register. You have a chance to win some, let's be honest, right? To get these, you're most likely gonna get the credits most of the time. As always, I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Hopefully once version 2.0 comes, I'll be live streaming it and pull for Black Swan on my account as well. So with that, take care, subscribe if you guys haven't already, give this video a like, and I'll see you guys. in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.